Earth is flat.
And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the South Pole, from Middle America. And I think it's quite astonishing that there should be an area as big as that unexplored.
But by working together, individually studying, debating, being open, and creating tangible pieces of work, we can find the truth together. Before I start it, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon on my channel if you enjoy. And also, share this information to your family, your friends, and everyone. So, Trump finally exposes NASA as a fraud. I saw this article on the Feed Your Mind channel, so I want to give a few of my thoughts about it. NASA and SpaceX have both cancelled their deep space missions, until as far off as 2033. It seems that these organizations have been defrauding the public all along. NASA once boasted that they landed 2 men on the moon in 1969, yet NASA has not been back to the moon in over 45 years. However, this year, President Donald Trump pushed for NASA to return to the moon before the end of his first term. However, NASA and SpaceX have both stated that it's too dangerous. SpaceX's CEO, Musk, by 2024, but has acknowledged that his private company would probably need help and luck for that timeline. Any organization, public or private, need to solve the challenges of fueling, radiation bombardment, and if it wants to land, how to do so safely, and with the ability to take off again from the surface of Mars. The planet's atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, making descent faster, and more than when astronauts return home. Deep space is full of hazards to life, and NASA has said that a crewed mission to Mars and back could take as long as 3 years. The agency plans to send a crewed mission into deep space in the 2020s, as a readiness gauge, a test of whether it has the technology for a long-term space habitat, protected against effects of radiation and microgravity, which over time weakens bones, muscles, and eyesight. Lockheed Martin, NASA's partner for the project, is working toward a main base camp spacecraft for 2028. President Trump has also been pushing for a national space force. This is quite interesting, because Donald Trump is no fool. It is obvious, to many within the Truth and Flat Earth community, that Donald Trump is setting NASA up to fail, in order to expose the truth about outer space, and the nature of our world. Could it be that Trump is doing all of this to expose NASA? Yes, Trump already has before. For example, in 2017, Donald Trump banned all climate change research conducted by NASA, as part of a no-nonsense approach to politicized science, his senior advisor has said. Former Representative Bob Walker is planning to end NASA's research into climate change, and shift their focus to deep space investigation. However, ironically, it is this new push for deep space investigation that has NASA running scared. The Verge reports that NASA had problems equipping their unmanned spacecraft for human transport, citing that the vehicle would have to give up its scientific payload in order to outfit it for spaceflight. The Guardian reports that NASA told President Trump to cool his jets, because spaceflight is a little more complicated than what he thinks. Why all of the delay? NASA did it before, didn't they? However, NASA has gone on record, saying that they lost the technology to go to the moon. It is obvious that NASA is a shame. The organization never went to the moon and cannot leave the Earth. Trump is actually trolling NASA. Trump knows full well that the Earth is flat, and that we reside under a dome, called the firmament. Dr. Wernher von Braun was one of the most important rocket developers and champions of space exploration in the 20th century. However, on his tombstone, there exists a scripture from the Holy Bible. It reads, Psalms chapter 19 verse 1, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shade his handiwork."
The Earth is flat.
And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the solar. from Little America. And I think it's quite stunning that there should be an area as big as that unexplored.